Howdy, my fantasy people. We are on to week 7. It is me, Scoob, your commissioner, your two-time former champion, your guy that has won 2 games in a row. And what? Yep, that's right. I defeated Slummy the Buckless Troll last week. I took him down. Just like the NFL, we no longer have any undefeated teams in our league. I am proud to say that I did that. That said, I'm probably going to lose this week. And I'm blaming Calvin Ridley. What happened? What is going on with this man? Like, literally at halftime, 0 targets, like nothing, no looks, nothing. Like, I was gonna have his face put on a milk carton. I was like, is he even there? I don't know. Like, Trevor Lawrence just never throws him the ball. You know, you have this incredible talent that you go after and you bring in, and then you don't use him. You don't even look at the guy. Like, and he doesn't even seem to be upset about it. You know, every other, like, quality wide receiver, if they're not getting the ball thrown to them, they become the squeaky wheel. Ridley's like, okay, like, it's cool. Like, dude, did you bet on your own under? Like, what is going on, man? Sorry for the rant. I must regain my composure. But seriously, dude, Calvin Ridley, you're a bum. You're a bum. Calvin, you're a bum. Sorry, I can't. Anyways, I'm going against Jive Turkeys this week. I got a total of 5.5 points out of Calvin Ridley and my defense, and 4 of those points are from my defense. Meanwhile, so basically, I need the rest of my entire team to ball out, and they're not going to, because I've got my 2 best players are on bye. I've got Henry and Lamb on bye, and everybody else, like, other than Jacoby Myers, is like hit or miss every single week. That said, seriously, if anybody wants to offer me a trade, I will literally trade you anyone on my team. There's no one on my team. Jalen Hurts, Derrick Henry. There's nobody on my team I will not trade for the right offer. Make me an offer if you see any of my players and you believe in them. Also, there's a lot of running backs getting hurt. There's a good chance I have your running backs handcuffed. Come talk to me, man. Let's make it happen. I need help over here because Calvin Ridley ain't getting it done. Meanwhile, Jive Turkeys, they're coming in off another win. They're back in the win column, taking down Dangerous Knights last week. He's got Pollard on a bye, but he's still got Jonathan Taylor and Jerome Ford. And, he's probably going to beat me with Keenan Allen alone because Ramondre Stevens is probably going to give me 2 points. Jalen Hurts will probably throw like 8 interceptions. Actually, Jalen Hurts, he hasn't been a great NFL football quarterback this year, but he's been a pretty good fantasy quarterback. But either way, there is a solid chance, there is a less than 0 or more than 0% chance that Jive Turkeys could just beat me with Keenan Allen. That's where I'm at. Moving on. Enough of my woes. By the way, be prepared. I'm going to turn our league chat just into a complete bitch session about my team, and feel free to join me. Who's underperforming? Let me know. Meanwhile, Georgia Peaches, they're going up against Too Good For You. Georgia Peaches, coming off a tough loss against Memphis Mains. Man, they just couldn't get it going last week. Didn't even break the 80 mark. Too Good For You, sitting at 0-5, has been struggling all year, but he's got Cooper Kupp back. He's got Eckler back. Hoping to turn it around. He's currently a 57% favorite over Georgia Peaches, but that's mainly because Georgia Peaches needs to get Deebo Samuels out of their lineup. They are up currently by 22 points because of Travis Etienne, but They lost Justin Fields, their main quarterback, so they're gonna be running Goff. But you know what? Goff can get it done, man. So that one ought to be a tight one. Let's see. Slummy, the Buckless Troll, lost to this guy. And now I'm going to lose to Jive Turkey. Anyways, so Slummy the Buckless Troll sitting at 5-1, going against Trash Pandas, man. Trash Pandas sitting at 3-3, but that team is better than that record. Don't be fooled by it. They're coming in off of a win against Too Good For You. They are currently a 61% favorite against Slummy, the returning champion. Probably a lot to do with Kamara, who put up almost 30 points on Thursday, but he's also got Kenneth Walker, A.J. Brown, Michael Pittman, and Aaron Jones is back off of IR. Meanwhile, Slummy's got some, some guys with some questions. Kirk Cousins, though, going against the 49ers, probably going to get some garbage time, so expect Kirk Cousins to put up some big numbers. That said, he's also got Alexander Madison. I'm thinking that Madison's probably not going to do a whole lot because I think the 49ers are probably going to get up quick. And so old Kirk Cousins is going to have to be slinging it around going, you like that? You like that? Anyways, Davante Adams, don't know what happened to him last week, but thank you because that's probably the only reason I won last week. I assume Davante Adams is going to have a squeaky wheel game. The Raiders have come out today and said that they will not trade Davante Adams for the trade deadline. So, and we know that Adams is unhappy with the Raiders. So we'll see where that goes. It looks like Garoppolo is going to be out, so it's going to be the backup coming in. Who knows what's going to happen there. But, Slummy's got Kelsey, and if T-Swizzle's at the game, he'll probably ball out. Moving on, we got Peyton's 5-head sitting at 1-5, going against the Memphis Mains sitting at 4-2. Memphis Mains has been on a bit of a streak. This is a really quality team. He's been going back and forth between Tua and Lamar Jackson. He's playing Tua this week. Tua's got a nice matchup against the Eagles. Probably going to be throwing the ball a lot. He currently does not have a tight end right now. So right now, Peyton's 5-head is the favorite by about 51%, but that'll change once Drummy puts in a tight end. Unless he's just planning on, Diggs and Tyreek Hill, putting up enough numbers that he doesn't even need a tight end. Meanwhile, Peyton's 5-head, he's got Josh Allen. He's really weak at running back, but he's got Mike Evans in his flex. He's got DK Metcalf. He's hoping for a big game out of McLaurin. He needs his wide receivers to show up. So that one should be a good one. It'll be fairly tight. It depends on what tight end Drummy ends up going with. Moving on, we got Tiggle Bitties going against Crawdad. Crawdad beat up on my sister last week. She's sitting at 3-3. Tiggle Bitties, pretty much half his team is on bye, at least all of his wide receivers. So currently Crawdad is a 55% favorite against Tiggle Bitties, who Tiggle Bitties beat Peyton's 5-head last week. Hoping for a big game out of Barkley, hoping for a big game out of Moss. We still don't know what the distribution's going to be, between Moss and Jonathan Taylor. Meanwhile, Crawdad, much like Peyton's 5-head, hurting at running back. She needs her wide receivers to show up. She's got Waddle. She just got Devontae Johnson back off IR. She's got Ayuk. She's got the Browns D. And the McManus, her kicker, put up 8 points on Thursday. So that's something. And then the last matchup we've got the Texas Chainsaw, my sister, going against the Dangerous Knights. Currently, Texas Chainsaw is a 53% favorite. She's sitting at 2-4. The Dangerous Knights are 3-3. Dangerous Knights kind of had a weak showing out of Olave. Man, Derek Carr does not look right. Like, he just can't seem to get the ball downfield. He's also got David Montgomery's out right now. So he's hoping for something big out of Jahmyr Gibbs. He's got DJ Moore, but, DJ Moore playing with a backup quarterback. No guarantee there. Got Devontae Smith. I expected a big game out of Devontae Smith last week, and he put up 9 points. I don't know what's going on there, other than the fact that AJ Brown has just been getting all the targets. But Smith got the targets last week. I don't know. Anyways, Texas Chainsaw got 6 points out of the Jags defense. The big thing for her, it's all going to come down to whether or not Christian McCaffrey plays, because that's going to swing it one way or the other. She did pick up Jordan Mason off of the waiver wire, so that was a good move because McCaffrey's playing on a Monday. You don't have a lot of options, but you want to wait, and if he's playing, you want to play him. So she's kind of in a pickle there. Hoping for a big game out of Addison. Like I said, I expect the Vikings to be throwing the ball a lot. She's also hoping that Kyle Pitts, can continue to he's kind of come alive recently. Hoping he can keep that going. Anyways, those are our matchups. I hope you all have a great week, except for you, Bubba. Bubba, you, sir, I'm going to give you my war face. Ah!